Well, boys, we just hooked up on a good one over here. I think we're in some trees, or we have two. One of the two, I'm still not really sure. Let me give y'all some context as to how we got to this point in the video. We haven't had any rain in Alabama for probably the past month. We finally get maybe a foot and a half of rain. I go to one pond and think it's gonna be really good. So here's that. Guys, we have had a whole bunch of much needed rain over the past 24 hours. I mean, it has heavy rained on and off for the past 24 hours literally here. So I decided to come take full advantage of that. It's fall. We got some super murky water. Hopefully the water in all the ponds that I fish is gonna be up. I decided to come take advantage of that this morning and come do some frog fishing. There was absolutely nothing in the pond, didn't see any fish. I think that pond was just kind of flooded. I feel like I was wasting my time. So we went to a different pond. We get about 10-15 casts in and then this happened. It's like I can't move. Is he bigger than what we think he is? Or like what's? Oh, that is a big one. That's why we can't move him, because he's big. Oh, 3D action. He just soaked us. Now, this fish is so strong. I don't think he's too crazy big. He's just strong as I don't know what. Oh, and we have our scale too. Look at us being prepared this morning. We got out here super early this morning. Didn't catch anything in the first pond. Didn't let that discourage us. Just went to a different one. And now I don't understand. I don't understand why is this fish so strong? Like, he's big, don't get me wrong, but he's not like, boom. Well, that's a nice few pounder right there. I don't know how much that one's gonna weigh. He could go for maybe. So at first I thought we were hung up on the tree just because it wasn't moving. Boom, look at that one. That's a nice, thick, healthy one right there. Boom. All right. Let's get a weight on them. Scale, please work. There we go. Powering on, slowly but surely. I don't know. I'm gonna say 3.2. That's a very blind guess. I have no clue what this fish is gonna weigh. Say 3.2. Hey, 3.8. We'll take that. We will take that this morning. Boom. 3.8 on the little crankbait. 3 pounds, 8 ounces. See you later. Look at this nice release we're gonna give you. Look at that. I just swim away. What if he came back around, ate the crankbait again, and like pulled my rod into the water? Would that be a W or a L? I mean, if it was a 10 pounder and it did that, I don't think I'd be too mad, but a 3.8, I think I would be a little mad. It would be cool and I'd be happy. As long as I got it on video, I don't know how mad I could really be about it. As much as I don't want to lose a rod and reel. Got the pattern established, so the crankbait in the trees. You might get hung up half the time, but the other half of the time there might be 3/8 just hanging out. So weird. My drag was kind of loose, but it wasn't too loose to the point of where the fish felt as heavy as it did. And then it didn't really fight. It was like, it wasn't fighting, it was just hard to reel. Sure, because he was probably stuck on that tree, so that had a lot to do with it. Speaking of being stuck on that tree, we should probably check our line after that. Right, let's see if we can catch some more fish off these trees. Oh, hey Siri, pause. There's another one. That's a better one. He has a little bit of fight to him. We don't want to lose you, so we're gonna kind of give you a little bit of time. Let's do your thing, buddy. One thing that I have learned is a lot of these fish in here are super strong. So like, I try to always give them enough time to like do what they need to do, because I don't ever want to lose one from just being impatient, especially like a big one. And that's one thing you just kind of have to learn. Whoa, wasn't expecting that. You try to sneak that one in. Just something. Oh, he swallowed it too. I don't know if this one's gonna be bigger than a 3/8, but still a good one. I'm so happy we changed ponds. We're already at 3 fish in 30 minutes, and that other one, it just wasn't Wasn't a good feeling, you know, sometimes you just have a bad feeling about a pond. Whoa, come on, get in here. Not as big as the one we just caught, but we'll take you. Wow, now that's fun. Look how that one ate it. Look how he ate that. Boom. Got you unhooked. I don't know how much you're gonna weigh. I don't think we're gonna weigh you. I don't think you're bigger than a 3.6. Definitely a nice, probably high twos. Boom, baby. Let's see if we can catch another one off one of these trees. Our line is definitely frayed after that. Man, be all right. It's the famous last words right there. We're gonna hook a 10 right here on this cast and just pop them right off. I was like, today is too nasty of a day for it to go to waste, like trying to figure out a new pond. Just had 2 bites. I had one all the way down here, and I'm not sure if it followed it all the way down here or was that a different fish, but I had one eat it like right here and then had one eat it over there. Got one, first one of the day, not a big one. Is that a bass? Yeah, it is a bass. Now you want to fight. Barely hooked, barely hooked, barely hooked. Oh, I don't want to lose you, but I feel like I might. Kind of want to tire him out a little bit just so I don't lose him. Because I know the second I try to pick him up, he's going to pop off. Oh, he might be good. Come on. Dude, you are a little thin fish. Look at you. Got you right up underneath the chin. I figured if I sat out here and just kind of fan cast it a little bit, eventually I'd find one. It's our first one of the day. Nothing too crazy. We had all that rain last night. Or actually, I don't think I've said anything since we've been out here. We switched ponds from the pond that we were in this morning. I made a whole bunch of casts. I fished this crankbait, buzzbait frog, and wasn't getting any blow-ups, wasn't seeing any bait fish or anything. So I'm not too familiar with that pond, so I said I'd just kind of let that sit, let that simmer, let that pond be, and come somewhere that I've had a few bites before. And we haven't fished this pond probably in a couple months, so it's good to see that you can still catch them. It's good to see that they're still out here, you know. It's good to see that they didn't all swim away, swim to a different pond. So that one I caught on a retrieve. I was reeling, I'd let it stop, reel some more, let it stop again. Try to copy that. Hopefully we can find a bigger one. The weather's starting to change a little bit. Now is when you want to start kind of slowing down. Maybe letting it sit a little bit longer than you want to, than you normally would, like for a summer crankbait bite or a summer jerkbait bite, whatever. So this is the hardest part of the year for me. I'm not that patient of a fisherman, you know. I just want to like, come on, fishy, come on, come on. So now I got to kind of make sure I focus on nice long cast, slow retrieves. A lot of times you'll have them kind of follow it a little bit. Then you might feel them peck at it, might swipe at it and miss, just kind of get a feel for it, and then they'll come up and eat it. And a lot of times you'll feel those bites, like, so you'll be reeling, you'll kind of feel one hit it, you'll stop it, you reel it again, won't feel anything, stop it again. Then once you start reeling again, that's when you'll get your bite. Just kind of gets them fired up. They don't like that. But every fish is going to have a little bit different cadence that they like, and every pond is going to be a little bit different. So just kind of have to figure out what the fish in your body of water that you're fishing are. You just have to figure out what the fish in your body of water that you're fishing for. Oh, that was a little strike right there. See, what I'll do is I'll let it sit for a minute. Reel a little bit, let it sit, reel a little bit, might even pop it like that. Go right back in that same spot where we just got that bite from. Hey, there we go. On that black and blue chigger craw. All right, I knew one was gonna be over there for one reason. There's like a little, I don't know, every time it rains a lot out here, there's like a little small drain or something over here, and water always runs from it. So, I mean, moving water is just textbook for bass. Anywhere that you see moving water, get cast there every time you go out, especially after a rainstorm, because there's gonna be a fish on it one day. Like, that's one of those spots that it's always hit or miss, but it's one of those like guarantee spots. You know, you're at least gonna get a bite or something's gonna be over there. Not gonna say that something's always gonna be a bass. Might be a bluegill, might be a snake, might be whatever. But whatever it is over there, it's always gonna be hungry. So, boom, that's number 4. Switch it up. Gave him a good hook set. All right, I feel extremely disrespected by that fish because, first of all, he slapped the back of my hand before I let him go, or before I dropped him. He's like, put me down, boy. He slapped the back of my hand and then flopped. I had to let him go. There's nothing like a good Texas rig fish. There's nothing like a good hook set. So we got 2, what do we have? 1 on the crankbait, 2 on the crankbait? 3, we have 3 on the crankbait. 1 on the chigger craw. Might even be another one over there. I wouldn't be surprised if there were 2, because that one was small. There might be a bigger one or just another one that size over there. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. What do you want to see coming up on the channel? The seasons are starting to change. There's a couple tournaments here coming up that I might get into. Stay tuned. I know y'all like the tournament videos. I might try to throw a couple more of those in there. Fish them hard. Have a good day.
Chasing a bag, I'm racing the clock. Look at them block, watching them flop. Used to see this in my sleep when I ain't had shit but my thoughts in the car. I really was lost. Now I'm public with the soundscapes.